Hello my cuties of all cutinesses! Here I have for you today number 9 already in my Valentine's Day looks. And it's a requested look. And the name of the asker is right down here. I really want to thank you for asking for this look because I adore it so much. She asked for a pink and gold look. Well, I think this is a pink and gold look. And if you want to see how I achieved this pink and gold look, you'll just have to keep on watching as it's getting started right now. Hello my gorgeous darlings! Here I am with another Valentine's Day look, and this is a requested one, and it's supposed to be in pink and gold. Oh my god, that is such a beautiful combination, and I'm gonna do it. Now, okay, I have just plumped my lips, so they are a little bit darker on top. Don't mind about that, it is normal. Let's get started on this beautiful eye look. And what I want to start with is a very, very soft pink. This very soft, shimmery pink I'm gonna use in my crease as my transition color with a tapered but a little bit flattened appliement brush. And I'm bringing it already up to my brow arch. And I have done foundation and powdered off my face, but as we are going to do a very nice special makeup, I waited to do my concealer and stuff to not have a problem afterwards to clean up my mess that I'm gonna make. Now, the next color that I'm gonna use is a blush, and I'm gonna dive into the lightest one of these two, and I'm gonna use the same brush that I was using, but I'm going into the light blush, and I'm gonna apply that in the crease and a bit higher than the crease. So what we are now building up is only on the outside and high, because our half cut crease is gonna be in gold and it's gonna cover this entire front half and a little bit more than half of my eyelid. So let's build up our pink color, and the easiest way I think you can do that is take a flattened brush like this, and you start with the flat side in your crease or high up in the crease, and then you twist your brush to the flatter side and you just stay in the same place. So what you automatically do is cover that higher part. Now I'm going for a smaller but also tapered brush, and this time it's a round one, and I'm going into this darker blush, and I'm going to pop that completely in the outer V, and a bit of the outer edge of my eyelid. And with this color you start to make your wing, and I start under the tail of my brows. And to finish off the pink and reddish colors, now I can try with a real dark pink, but you're not gonna see that. So to really deepen out, I prefer personally to take a bit of red, like this dark burgundy red. I'm gonna put really in this outer edge. So the outer V is actually a very dark red. It's still gonna look pink because it's not supposed to overrule all the rest, and I'm getting tons of fallout here. But that's not a disaster. You can always flick that away with a very fluffy brush before you do anything else. Whoops! And you can throw your brushes around like I do too. This is very, very nice and very much how I like it. Now I'm taking a very fluffy blending brush and I'm gonna blend the edges and everything very nicely together so that it is one seamless, splendid blended look. Now, so far for the outer edges, of course we are going for a bright golden pigment on the midsection of the eye, and I am taking a very flat, first I got an itch, I gotta scratch that itch first, you know. You can either use a very small angled brush, very small flat brushes, or you can take a real very small angled brush. One of these you can use to put on the pigment too, but I first want to use concealer, put it on the part where I'm gonna put this very bright gold, because I've got this soft rose gold and I want to use that more to the inner corner. So I'm gonna build from real very pigmented golden eyeshadow or pigment. But I have got this wonderful golden eyeshadow, which is very, very pigmented and oh so pretty. And I have got this beautiful new, and I have never even opened it, ooh, golden pigment. So I'm gonna use the pigment because it is already on my table, so I'll use the pigment. I'm gonna start with concealer and I'm tapping a bit onto the midsection of my eyelid, and I am going to draw a cut crease. And I'm gonna need more, so to see. So I am drawing a very straight half circle actually, which I am really lining very strict on top. And here you can just wipe it and leave it like that. And then with another flat brush, and I prefer a round one, you're gonna take the pigment and press it onto the concealer. Without wiping, really pressing it. So I am applying it just by tapping and pressing the powder really into the concealer. Now once you have that, you go over with the last coat, and then you can gently make that line by wiping with the brush very gently, so that you really have that strong line. And now I'm gonna do the same on this side, of course. There, that is a cut crease that's not worked off yet. We are going to blend the upper edge a little bit. I don't want to have a real cut crease, but I want to have a little bit of a blended out cut crease. Now what I am doing is taking the red eyeshadow on my blending brush, and I am bringing that a little bit onto this outer edge and blend it with the gold, because I do not want that gold to stop like a line. I want to have it fade into the red outer corner. And next I want to take that beautiful shimmery rose goldish, you can use it as a lip shine, but you can use it on the eyes too, and I am going to apply that on the inner part of the eye. And because it is purely one that I use for me and nobody else, I can do this with the applicator itself. But if it's a product that you use on different people, I would not recommend undoing that. Now what I am taking is a clean Plymouth brush. Well, this is not that small, but I am going to dab this product a little bit into the gold, so that it's not so harsh, visible that it's another color. As you can see, that gives that rose goldy shine, but it's not overruling everything. Now, of course, what you can also do is put it on the back of your hand and apply it with the brush. Which is gorgeous, by the way. The mixture of the gold and the rose gold and the pinks and the red is so pretty already, and it's not halfly done yet. And if you got enough, you can also put it upwards a little bit, so that you feather it onto the pink and not only onto the cut crease, but you also bring it onto the higher coloration and gently feather it out with the tip of your flat. As you see, it's a flat appliement brush. The size is not important. It doesn't matter if it's a huge one like this or a very tiny one, but the flatness of the brush gives you the opportunity to feather almost like with hair strokes. You can feather everything out. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take, with the same brush, because it's still damp from the creamy product, and I'm gonna take some golden eyeshadow and apply that in the center on top of the golden pigment and rub it in. You can even use your finger for that because it gives much more shimmer. And I'm just rubbing it in a circular motion on my eyelid so that it's everywhere nicely blended instead of one messy spot. That is so beautiful, and it's all we need. We've got our gold on the brush, and we're gonna bring that underneath our lower lash line. in the middle of the eye. And then going back to the red on our brush we used for the red. And we're gonna bring that on the outer corner, also under the eye. And now it's your own personal preference. If you want this look to be very lined and crisp, you can leave your tape on, and that's what I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna leave my tape on, and I'm gonna make a very beautiful eyeliner. And I'm gonna start with a creamy pencil in the waterline. And now it's up to you. Do you want to have a smoky eyeliner or do you want to have a real lined liner? I'm going for a real lined liner today, so I'm taking a felt tip liner and I'm gonna apply a line that's nicely straight and filled in. That starts on my tape just under my tail of my brow. And this is not good for a felt tip liner actually, because you're filling up the felt with product. With eyeshadows, with powders, with pigment. And this is a new one, so it can stand it, but if you've got one that you've been using for a while, it's gonna cluck up. So a cream liner is actually better on pencil like this, but I just wanted to make a nice crisp, very crisp, straight liner today. I'm gonna wait for that to dry for a moment. And now I am taking away my tape. And I am left with gorgeous liners on each side. And that is how I love it and exactly what I wanted. And I am gonna connect the lower and the upper part of the wing. Just a little bit lower in the outer corner, but I couldn't reach that before because there was tape in the way. Now that sounds like a cow with a flu, but this cow with the flu is very happy with this liner. Now I am taking a little bit of the golden eyeshadow on a very small flat appliement brush, and I am gonna smudge this lower lash line. Onto the black liner underneath the eye. And I'm gonna take a little bit, with the same brush, a little bit of red eyeshadow and just feather on the outer corner. so that you have your same colors from above matching below. And then with my fluffy blending brush, I'm gonna go last time over all the colors on top and underneath. And then, as final touch, if you have it and I don't have it, take a golden liquid shimmer, but I have got this yellow 3D gel, which is very golden colorish too, and I am just gonna dab the tiniest bit over the gold in the middle of the eyelid. So I'm gonna let this dry. As you see, it's a very bright yellow, but on the gold it's not that yellow, it's perfect. And I'm gonna let that dry, as I said, and in the meantime I'm gonna put some mascara on my lashes. I'm now gonna apply glue to my falsies and finish off my face, and then I will be back and we will do our lips and work off this look completely. I must say, oh my god, with falsies this look is everything. What I have done is just, as I said, cream contoured, put some highlighter on, put my falsies on, and actually I'm now ready to powder everything off, which I'm gonna do, of course. I'm gonna add a bronzer and warm up my face, as they say. And I have got a new box which I haven't tried out yet, and it is this Ultra combination with Nikki Tutorials, the special collection, and it opens like this and then it falls apart in my case. I want to try the highlighter of this. It does have a golden one and it has a white one. And with a small brush, I have got some silver liner already on the inner tear duct area, but I'm going to use a little bit of this light highlighter, and oh my god, it's gorgeous to do the inner tear duct. Look at that, how pretty. And I'm slightly going to bring it as highlight under my brow bone too. I'd better have taken the golden one for that, this one. Okay, I'll pop it over. I'm also gonna take it on the tip of my finger and apply it. Woo, that is pigmented, whoa! I'm not shimmering to the stars, I am competing with the stars. I'm also taking a little bit with my fan brush to put in the highlighting spots. Wow, I'm seriously glowing here. I normally never use so much highlighter, but I had to try this out. Wowie, wow, wow, wowie, wow. Thank you, Nikki Tutorials and Afra, for making this gorgeous set. Now I am also gonna look at her lip. Oh my god, it's so tight in the box. I'm gonna see how this nude color is. It smells not so bad. And I'm gonna try this nude Nikki Tutorials, and the color is Nude Potion. I really love this because it's seriously a nude color, and I really wanted a nude color. Actually, I was gonna use this because it's more of a pink, but I'm gonna mix the two. I'm gonna add a little bit of this. Wow, these two are magical together. As you see, I bring more of the darker one on the outer corners. And I'm keeping the nude in the center. I love this as an ombre lip. And to top it off, I want to have some pink glitter in the middle. I love this color actually, the way it is. But maybe just a tiny touch of a pink shimmery color. Like this maybe, because it's to the nude. Good idea. I'm mixing a little bit of the purple and the pink together. And I tabbed it just on the middle of my lip, and oh god, it's cute! Oh, look at that! Look at that! Ooh! So as you see, you don't really always have to use the colors the way they are. You can play with color, you can make colors pop, you can make them any way you want them, as long as you keep in mind that a powder on a cream gives much more pigmentation, gives off so much more, and is much more vibrant if you put something like a concealer or a white cream under. So a couple of tips about this makeup: just use the colors that you like, and if you think they don't match together, they do. You can mix pink, you can mix pink with gold, you can mix gold with silver in the inner tear duct area, which people always think that doesn't match. Now I did a golden makeup, but I'm wearing silver jewelry with it, and that works, people. You just have to use your imagination and work of the things how you want them to be worked off. Like for instance, in this palette there are gorgeous golden tones too. So if I take a gold from this palette, I can make my gold even much more vibrant. Just add and rub, add and rub, and the more you rub after you've put powder on a liquid, the more you rub it in later on, the more metallic and pigmented it's gonna be, and the more it's gonna shimmer. Just a little touch of blush is missing. And I am taking this dark pink and I am touching up my outer pink area. Now after my blush, the only thing that's left for me to do is my mascara on my lower lashes, which I almost completely forgot. And that is the final touch of this makeup look. And before I do anything picture-y, I'm gonna spray some setting spray. Let that dry very well, and then I will be back for my outro. So this is the final result of this requested look in pink and gold. And I must say, for my Valentine's Day looks, and I was actually gonna do 5, but this is already number 9, so let's go to 10. Why not, while we're at it? But this is one of my all-time favorite looks. I love my pink, I love my gold, I am crazy about pink lips. I made a little bit of an ombre lip, but people, let's be honest. This look is just gorgeous. And I'm not saying that I'm gorgeous, but I mean the look itself is gorgeous and I love it. And it's okay for any age. If you're 20, if you're 15 is maybe a little bit too young, I don't know. But you can even wear this when you're 70. Why not? I'm wearing it. I really want to thank you all for watching this tutorial with me. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Leave some nice comments down below. Give me some thumbs up. And for me, there's as always just one thing left to say, and that is my love for makeup is spread all over to you. And I really hope to see you again soon in one of my coming videos. So for now, bye bye! Sure hope you got that. And that too.